So the Indiana Fever are playing in Iowa today, and Lexi Hull rocked up wearing a Caitlin Clark Iowa jersey. Like you can see the these players are 1,000% like these players are very much out there to celebrate Caitlin Clark today. That is a big reason. And if people are wondering how much hype there's gonna be, this will sum it up. People are saying, "Oh, there's not gonna be that many people in at the game." 2 hours before tip off. And by the way, shout out to the this account on Twitter. Shout out to the Christian S account on Twitter for sharing this. Again, I can guarantee you there's another guy who emails a load of creators. Like, I can guarantee you half of the ideas we all get are from people emailing us or DMing us or sending us links and stuff. So if you have done that, I've made a video on things, I really appreciate it. Obviously, sometimes I do forget to credit where I've gotten things from, but he sent me on this video. This is the queue more than 2 hours before the game. This is the queue to get in 2 hours before the game. There are, realistically, the queue's still going on. They're still going on. There are hundreds, if not in the four figures amount of people. Not even, if not, probably four figures amount of people are waiting outside already 2 hours before for everything to open up. Like, that's absolutely nuts. That is absolutely crazy. And I just think that the Fever's the Fever are obviously getting in the crowd right here. They're getting in the crowd. Like, how many people are showing up 2 hours early just to watch a warm-up? Not only that, again, you've seen the return of Gabby Marshall. Caitlin Clark told me she will play according to Holly Rowe. I just made the assumption. So Gabby Marshall attending the game in a Caitlin Clark hoodie. So that's one thing that's going to be cool. And I would be shocked if everybody else is there. I would be shocked if not everybody else is at the game. So there's so many, and it is such a big deal. This game is such a big deal in Iowa with all of the players. And it's funny, people are like, "Oh yeah, all the Fever fans don't have to travel that far to get to Iowa." I mean, tickets for this game resold for like a stupid amount of money for this game. And obviously, walking into the game, the cameras were there on the players, but like when Caitlin Clark is walking in eventually for this team, and the black WNBA hoodie's nice. I do own one of them, but you can see when Caitlin Clark's walking in, can't you? You can see when Caitlin Clark is walking in because there are about 17 extra cameras there following her. But this return to Iowa is going to be a fun game. Look, one of the big reasons why it's fun is they're playing the Brazilian national team. We can be honest. They're playing the Brazil national team. It's not like the Brazil national team are particularly good. It's not like they've got any chance of winning this game. Like, this is going to be a massacre. And if it's not a massacre, the Fever have done something wrong. The Fever have done something really, really wrong if this game right here is not a massacre, because the Sky literally went on a 30-3 run at one stage in the game. The Sky could have won by 70 if they'd played their starters the whole game. They benched their starters for essentially the entire game. Like, they basically played their bench for the entire second half. But yeah, it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one. Like, all the players coming in. Obviously, Lexi Hull repping Iowa. A lot of them wearing their WNBA hoodies and stuff. But Yeah, it's just it just seems like a good time. I wish I was there. I wish I was there. I will try to get to go to a game this season, but I'm gonna be completely honest. Just with the amount of work I'm doing and the amount of stress, traveling halfway across the world does not really make too much sense. However, we'll see. We'll see coming closer to the All-Star break. We'll see coming closer to the kind of second half of the season, the playoffs, if the health is a little bit better. If that happens, I will 100% be going to a Fever game this year, but it's literally just, again, it's just got to come. Health is the most important thing at the end of the day. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. I really am. I think it'll be good to see Caitlin Black back in Iowa. It'll be good to see a whole place of fans. And obviously, in my previous video, Caitlin Clark talking about how the fans and the crowd are going to be the loudest that they've ever heard. And I have no doubt about that. Like, I watched the Iowa USC game. Like, what Iowa should have done was any potential player that might decide to come to Iowa. First of all, they now have we brought in Lucy Olson for a year and she made the WNBA, and if she goes and makes a roster, being like, look, we've only had one 5-star recruit. We've had, Addie Deal now, but before Addie Deal, we had one 5-star recruit in over a decade, and in that time we sent 4 people to the WNBA. So, for players wanting to go to Iowa, it's great for them, and for any young players in Iowa, being in that crowd is going to be huge. Getting used to playing in that crowd, and what people also don't understand when it comes to the like she's talking about, you'll never hear a crowd like the Iowa crowd. Even without Caitlin Clark, they were like that this year. So if you are a potential future WNBA player, like if you're being drafted, just getting used to playing under the pressure of Iowa and getting used to playing in those crowds, it does bode well for the WNBA. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, this will be a fun game. Yesterday was a real preseason game, and yesterday was like the Sophie Cunningham show. Yesterday, well and truly, was the Sophie Cunningham show, and yeah, the squad is here. No one else. I'm guessing no one else repping the Iowa stuff. Caitlin Clark walking out. They're all leaving anyway, so they've brought their suitcases with them. DeWanna Bonner. What is Sid Colson reading? The Alchemist. I don't know why she's showing off her book. But yeah. Hopefully it's a fun game, and that's realistically all it should be, because it's not going to be competitive. Brazil are not very good. But anyway, I'll see you guys.